Welcome to Raw Sports. My name is Big Wes.
Rudy B.
James.
And today we're going to talk about
James.
what this is going to do.
Change up a little bit.
We're going to talk about if LeBron wins this series, will he be better than Michael Jordan? You know, where would his status be as the greatest?
Or Kareem, depending on what you think.
You know, so I believe if he wins this championship, he'll be better than Kobe. I think I'll put him. I think he's already better than Kobe, but I can officially be comfortable saying, you know, if I was our team, I'll pick LeBron. You know, will he be better than Jordan? It's kind of hard for me to say that he's better than Michael. You know, Michael's the GOAT. He's the standard. You know, there's so many things that Michael has done that LeBron never has. At the same time, there's so many things LeBron has done that Michael never has. I think he's a better all-around player than Michael. But it's hard for me to say who I rather, if I had to pick who I would pick instead. You know, I think I need a couple more. I think when his career is said and done, I think he could be better than Michael. But not if he wins this one.
I think that if he wins this one, he'll definitely be in the conversation. But I think that by the time his career ends, he will be better than LeBron. He will be better than Jordan, because I think LeBron will take down most, if not all, of Jordan's records. I mean, he's starting to take down his all-time scoring in the playoffs, so he will start taking down every record he has. And Jordan, even though 6-0 is in the finals is like ridiculous, the teams he played against weren't really. You compare him to the Warriors, none of them, maybe except Utah, are considerable. So I just think that LeBron's going against better competition. So if he were to win this one and potentially the next year, I think he'd be better on the track to be better than Jordan. What he's done for his team, everywhere he's gone, it's just finals every year. It's ridiculous. Just all you need is LeBron. He can take the Brooklyn Nets to the Eastern Conference Finals just because he's on it. So I just think that his impact is a little greater than Jordan's. I just think that he's on track. I think he'll probably be the best player in the NBA by the time he retires.
All right, well, this is coming from not the biggest fan of LeBron James. So let's just get that straight. So what I'm saying is a lot. I don't know. It means a lot, at least to me, for the reason that I'm a big Kobe fan, stuff like that. So I think winning this finals or losing this finals shouldn't determine if LeBron is in the conversation of becoming better than Jordan or the greatest ever. To say it. I think he's in the conversation already. He's just amazing, and for the amount of efficiency throughout the years, no player's ever been able to do that. What is he, 32? 32? And he's in his prime, basically. Maybe a couple 5 more years. When we saw Kobe at 32, we saw a significant his slowing down. Same thing with Jordan.
Post-war, you know.
Yeah, he had to adjust his game. LeBron, his head's still at the rim. He's still moving as fast as he ever did. James mentioned in the competition, the Sonics, the Suns, Utah were pretty good for Jordan, but the Blazers, LeBron had to go through the Spurs, who were one of the greatest dynasty. The Spurs, and I think any of those Spurs teams are the best of any finals teams, compared to anybody. The Warriors today, and I think he is going to lose this finals, but I think at the end of the day, if we're just talking, Jordan would lose to this team. Jordan was definitely would lose to this team.
Well, we don't know what Jordan would have, so it's hard to say because we don't know what Jordan would have. But I think Jordan in this time frame would be even more dangerous. As much of the ticky-tack fouls they call now, look how easy James Harden gets to the line. You know, imagine Jordan, every game he'll at least shoot 20 free throws a game. There's no one stopping Jordan. They play rough back then. You can bump, you can hand check and do all that. Now you have to touch. You can't. No one's gonna stop Jordan. He's gonna get by you every time. You have to foul him. He's just gonna Phil Jackson. Even Phil Jackson said in today's NBA, Jordan will average 40. I'm not sure if that maybe that might be insane, but I just see him doing better than he did in the past. I just don't see.
Well, I mean, okay, let's take for example,
Jordan would be crazy now.
When Jordan retired the first time, I think it was in '93. His team had Pippen and the rest of their players. the record was like, I don't know, like 51 wins or 53 wins when the year his last season with the Chicago Bulls. When he retired and went to go try to play baseball, the record was 51 or something. Like it was only like a 2-game difference, and they still went to the Eastern Conference Finals, and they were, I think, a game away from going to the finals again without Jordan. And then they came back, and then Jordan came back, and then he had 445 lead Magic. But like LeBron, when he leaves a team, like there's a significant like impact to what happens to that team, and it's usually not good. And I don't see any team that LeBron leaves that is going to go to the Eastern Conference Finals, even in this East, this weak East. Like LeBron's impact as a player in general, like he's without question the most all-around best player of all time. Things like Kobe and Jordan that I have, like their mentality, I think is like 1,000 times better than LeBron's. But LeBron's ability, his skill set, his IQ, his playmaking, like everyone, scoring ability, all these things are just things that like a lot of these Kobe and Jordan just cannot match.
Well, with Miami, like when LeBron left, Dwayne Wade was hurt again. He wasn't the same Dwayne Wade. Like Scottie was still in his prime. Dwayne Wade was falling off, and then Chris Bosh had that heart condition, blood clot. So we couldn't really gauge how good Miami was without LeBron. I think they still made the playoffs that year without LeBron. Same way Chicago made the playoffs without Jordan. But they're not going to win a championship without LeBron. It's like Chicago couldn't win a championship without Jordan. You need that missing.
So they're not going to be at the peak of a finals.
Well, they probably wouldn't have. But you had Chris Bosh who was out and Dwayne Wade who was hurt. So we really don't know how good they would have been. I think they could have still went to the Eastern Conference Finals against LeBron. Probably would have lost. But I think they still could have made with just a healthy Wade and a healthy Bosh. And they could have made it in the East easily.
I think that LeBron covered a lot of holes in that team because they just had no inside presence at all. Like when they beat the Spurs just destroyed them inside the paint, just layup after layup. Like LeBron played power forward majority of that series with Bosh playing center. You just don't have.
But we're talking about the West though. Like I think with the East, Chris Bosh would go back to his game, and you would have Wade. I don't think there was any other team that would beat that 1-2 punch with a healthy Wade. But when they were hurt and Chris Bosh was gone, they were done. Like, there was no one.
Well, unfortunately, we never got to see it because when LeBron left, Wade was never the same, and Bosh.
I agree with you with Cleveland. And that Cleveland, they
fell apart.
Yeah,
they had 17 wins or something like that.
Yeah, they just.
If Wade was in his prime, which he wasn't at the time, and if Bosh was in his prime,
Cleveland had nobody. Cleveland had nobody. And then they made the team where Jordan had nobody. They wouldn't make the playoffs either. The team where Jordan kept making the playoffs. Can't lose into Detroit lost to Boston. If Jordan was on that team, the Bulls wouldn't make playoffs. Without Scottie.
The thing is, LeBron carries a team like no one else. Compared to Kobe, compared to Jordan. I think that's unarguable. Like when it comes to teams that are they're both evenly matched. They're both competitive teams, both in championships, and the only difference is like Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron, I feel like there's more of a chance there because I feel like we've talked about this outside of the camera, but LeBron, I feel like doesn't play as well as he does with superstars because he tries to make superstars like Kevin Love, not superstars, but stars like Kevin Love and Bosh into more role players. Just to shoot jump shots when opposed to playing their game. Dwayne Wade and Kyrie play their game, but
it's easier for the second option.
Yeah, for sure.
The second option to play your game. When you're the third option, you don't know when you're going to get your shot. You're going to be out of rhythm for most of the game. You're not going to know where to be.
I would argue if they were even the second option, I feel like players like Kevin Love and Bosh would still struggle. But I could be wrong. I don't know. We've never seen it.
So the only knock where it's hard for me to put him above Jordan, the same reason for me to put Kobe above Jordan, because I've seen them both quit. I seen Kobe quit against the Suns, and I see, which was I couldn't believe it.
That was more stubbornness.
I couldn't believe it. He sat down. Kobe gave up. He fuck this team. He quit on your team, and then LeBron just gave up on the Mavs. Well, I've never seen that coming. So it's hard for me not to ever seen Jordan quit. It's just hard for me.
Well, I've said this before, and I'm exaggerating when I say this, but I think LeBron is the weakest superstar mentality of all time.
Not the weakest.
And it's an exaggeration,
Not
but it's
the
just
weakest.
show like some of the things that he's done throughout his career that just really you can tell things get to him when it comes to media, when it comes to
He's an
like
emotional guy.
what people say. Like with Kobe and Jordan, like they didn't care.
Yeah.
Like it actually fed into their competitiveness. With LeBron, you can tell like he gets offended, he gets hurt by certain things that he says back to the media, and I feel like that's a
you got to take into account he's also the most hated superstar
no, yeah, exactly.
ever. You know,
No,
like,
that's the difference.
that's a lot.
And like Kobe and Jordan were very hated as well. But like I think in comparison,
But
like,
they're very
LeBron is
loved
not
too. Yeah. Like,
well, so is LeBron.
well,
LeBron's
now more so. But like, especially after that Dallas game, the Dallas series, and even before that, he was like.
But I feel like that
by
Dallas
everyone.
series, like the reason he played so bad is because of that media and that stress that came upon him. Like I don't think there's any other reason. Like he always tried to play it off like, well, I was doing other things, just my defense. Like, no, dude, you got the pressure that little came to you, which is fine. Like I think if he had Kobe mentality or Jordan mentality, that they would have won that series easy. And like, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. But LeBron has done enough. He has 3 championships now. I don't really take too much away from his record in the finals because I feel if Jordan played today with his team that he had back in the '90s, I think he would have some L's too. So
I don't know.
that's just my opinion. Like, I think if you got the Spurs, you got the Warriors, you got the Lakers, he would take some L's. Dog. He would have championships, but he would take some L's. That's just me.
We gotta see what we have. See, because it's different. It's a different style of play. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to say.
Yeah, it's different, but
take some L's, but like,
I think it was also like there's more talent today than there was in the '90s.
yeah,
In my opinion.
yeah.
Like, and they're way more athletic. But that's just our opinion, guys. Let us know what you guys think. Give us a like below, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.